Take Two feels like a master's thesis. Much of this album is rooted in socioeconomic commentary and its relationship to celebrity and race in America. Institutional disaffection seeps out of Take Two. Little and less is safe. Religion, politics, corporations, artistic artifice, and financial institutions are all topics of Take Two's focus. The entire album churns with emotional heat from front to back. The lines within Take Two grapple with the intolerable circumstances of American society that still persists. This is social criticism and activism by way of self-exposure. Whether a listener agrees with the ideas on Take Two, no one can argue that belief undergirds every bar. And that makes this record special. The title of the first track, Age of Information, produced by KMB Sound, speaks to the nature of the whole album. Information is power, both when it is released into the world as well as it is withheld by those in power and knowledge. These power brokers can be politicians and celebrities, our families, and even ourselves when we choose silence. Malcolm displays his reticence to believe in celebrity as savior. Quote,
and on another note, they really planting these black messiahs. Get rid of the Black Panthers, for the streets with black pariahs.
In past decades, heroes were people fighting for equal rights and access to all parts of society. Now Malcolm sees facile celebrity put forth as heroism, and he doesn't buy it. He spits all these bars over a beautiful beat full of sighs, the synth, and the keyboard and KMB's production have a voice of their own, speaking their own quiet refrains. Celebrity is a theme he often returns to throughout Take Two. On Crucified as well as Cali Dance, he puts forth celebrity and fame as an interconnected web by which powerful people can exploit those around them. On Crucified, Malcolm flows over an orange leaning beat that sounds like a spring being pulled apart. Malcolm brings his indictments of U.S. financial systems full circle. He calls out 501c3 nonprofits as the hobgoblin that they are, unleashing endless streams of dark money that have hollowed out U.S. democracy. He does this in 16 bars and no hook. This is the most searing indictment on the entire album. Then, without missing a beat, Cali Dance rips open the middle. This track feels soaked in wrath. Malcolm turns the focus on his peers instead of the outside or ancient world. Tough as it is, he recognizes some of the problems he sees are related to human nature, the tendency to escape through drugs and money. He sees his peers exploiting one another, presenting themselves as the opposite of what they actually are.
All these OGs really hoes, all these woke artists really sleep. Only time I use the stars and stripes is when I need somewhere to wipe my feet.
Being what one is not the same as saying what one is, and Malcolm can see the truth. Each line in this album needs to be unpacked. The density of information is hard to portray. At turns, this album is also confessional. The song Bygone shows more depth and is another highlight from an album of excellent songs. This track in particular shows an artist trying to find help but not knowing where to turn.
Frontin' like I'm fine, probably gon' kill me before I make it out. Destination always my reflection, even different routes lead me back to God, so where's my faith? Am I undeserving? All I know is carrying around this hate is truly not my purpose.
These emotions are brought so personal that they can become universal, to be understood and felt for the realness they contain. He wants to transcend the negativity he can feel within. As the album draws to a close, there is hope and belief in self. The opening line of Shadow Work,
I am so much more than my emotions. I am the primary source that Jesus quoted.
Malcolm is again positing himself as God, part of the 5%. Malcolm brings this sentiment home when he tells the listener he has all the colors of the rainbow, a full spectrum of light and color contained within himself. He can reconnect with himself in nature because, as he says, I'm fed by going outside and dancing in the sun. This is an album at times, as it stays within, filled with ironic contradictions. The bars are rooted in history. Malcolm delved into social and political circumstances of modern society with depth and precision. This isn't music for the faint of heart or weak of mind. And a piece of art that's human, and with this much information, will take much more time than I had to unpack it. Listen to it and form your own conclusions. Malcolm would want you to. Malcolm is an absolute delight to see perform live. You can see him next at July 23rd at the Stoop rocking Mount WESTMOOR. The bill is everyone you wish you could see under one roof. OG Verge, Tree Mandela, Asia, That Boy Jonesy, Scumlord, Lamar B, Rico the Real, and the man himself, Malcolm WESTMOOR. Get your tickets on Eventbrite, bring your skateboard, let Allie Burger serve you up dinner. Show up and show out for this Columbus. Don't say you missed it.